Well, the high tide's rolling in on St. Mary's Bay. Our little home here's where we start a brand new day. With Brenda's hand in mine, we'll walk the ocean shore or cast a line out, always looking out for more. So come and join our wacky life adventures.
Amazing!
Fantastic job.
Hello world, OBG here. Today we have a tasty treat. We're making some chicken Rappie Pie. And here is the paper about the block. And we have already cooked the chicken, boiled the chicken, and cooled it and taken it apart. And now we've set the broth to boil on the stove. And oh, smells so good. And we'll show you step by step what we do. Brenda buys the grated block of potatoes at the store. We do have a juicer, but she would rather use the block instead of grating and squeezing the potatoes.
It's a lot easier. It looks like this. Look in the bowl.
Okay, that's
All
the
right.
block. You have to take it all apart. Then you reconstitute the potato with the chicken broth. So we'll take a short break here till the water's boiling, and we'll continue on.
Anyway, I'm going to start making this Rappie Pie, mixing it up. Leo didn't mention it was a 2-pound block that I used. And when I put my chicken to cook this morning in the big pot, I added 2 onions cut up, salt and pepper, and some of these salted green onions, which people use a lot in Acadian cooking, like for their fricots and their Rappie Pies and their chowders. So anyway, my pot had to come to a rolling boil before I start this. And I add 3 cups of broth at a time. I also melted some butter and some shortening together, and that helps to give me a better crust. So now I'm going to start stirring. This is what I use to stir. Some people use a spoon. Some people use an electric mixer. This is an old potato masher that my mother had that I confiscated, and it's what I stir my Rappie Pie with. I find it's the easiest for me. And I'll probably add 12 to 13 cups of broth till it gets to the right consistency that I like. And I'll probably add more salt and pepper. I'll taste it before I put it in the big pan. See how easy that stirs? Now I'm ready for 3 more cups. And I add 3 cups at a time, because if I put everything all at once, well, it would be hard to do. And I find that the 3 cups is the best. 1 at a time, well, kind of foolish. At least 3 at a time works really good. And looks like I still got a lot of broth in my pot, so I might end up saving that broth and freezing it and using it another time. So that's my 6 cups that I've had in here already now. I'm going to put 3 more. As you put more in, it sometimes gets a bit harder to stir. Now, Rappie Pie is an Acadian dish. You put a layer of potatoes in the bottom of your pan, then you put your meat of your choice. You can put chicken, you can put clams. They like to do it with bar clams. You can put canned corned beef, and you can put, what was the other thing? Stew meat. It's really good with stew meat too. But with the price of beef, I think I'm going to stick to chicken for a while.
It's an Acadian dish that was started in the early 1700s to prevent scurvy.
Yes, they made this in Port Royal.
And it worked because I've never caught scurvy.
Oh, you're silly, Leo. You're silly. It's getting harder to stir. And sometimes when it gets really thick to stir like this, the Rappie Pie is not as thick on your plate. Like, it's more a different consistency on your. Some people don't like the consistency too much, but once they get used to the taste, they don't mind. Anyway, I've had, I don't know how many cups I put in here. I lost count because I was yapping. But I think I'll put 2 more. My grandfather used to make this, and he would use a spoon, and he would stir it till it would make a certain noise, like a floop, 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 and then he'd say, okay, it's ready, and he'd put it in the pan. But now I got to get this all mixed in, and that'll probably be my last cup. So I'm going to shut off my stove and put the cover back on my pot. That'll be good broth for another time. With this Rappie Pie mix, you mix it up a little bit different, but you can make chicken fricot with potato dumplings, and that's really good too. Now, I believe I'm going to have to add some salt and pepper to this. I'm just going to keep stirring to make sure all the liquid is gone from the sides. My oven is preheated to 450 degrees. I leave everything at 450 degrees for 1 hour, and then I turn it. Hi, I just took my Rappie Pie out of the oven, and I did a whoops. I didn't, after I had added my last cup of water, I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. And what I did was I tasted it a little bit to check and see if it needed more seasoning. I added more salt and pepper. And then in my pan here, I put a layer of the potatoes, about half, and then
you had sprayed it with Pam.
Oh yes, I had sprayed my pan with Pam cooking oil, so it's easier to get the Rappie Pie out of the pan afterwards. But you see, it doesn't stick to the sides. I can pass my spatula all the way around, and it's easy to clean up. Anyway, now I forget where I was.
1 layer of potato, 1 layer of meat.
Yes, and then another layer of potato. I put it in the oven for 450 for an hour. Then I turned it down to 350 for 2 hours. And now it's ready to eat. This is what it looks like. Look down, Leo, on my plate. This is your plate, actually. Okay, smell good?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yum.
It's on its way to the table.
Okay, folks. That means bye for now, because I'm diving in.
La marée monte à la baie Sainte-Marie. C'est ici qu'on commence la journée, mes amis. Avec Brenda, sur le bord on va marcher, ou ben pêcher, toujours prêt à s'amuser. Venez donc dans nos drôles d'aventures. Oh, venez donc dans nos drôles d'aventures.
Please hit the like button, share, and especially subscribe. So thanks again.
Oh, venez donc dans nos drôles d'aventures.